With EstateAssist, we want to streamline and automate every part of your probate practice. And that's included things like automated pleadings, both state standard and local forms, the tracking of receipts and disbursements, the preparation of an estate account register that shows all deposits, withdrawals, and ongoing balance, personalized notices, waivers, and consents to the interested persons, and of course automated accountings that account for everything at the end of an administration or at a partial accounting period. But there's been a big piece of probate practice that we've wanted to tackle for some time, and that's correspondence. We realize that in any legal practice, but especially in probate practice, there's a lot of correspondence that gets sent out. Just in an estate administration, for example, we see letters to the court, cover letters with pleadings. We see letters to our clients, the fiduciaries, giving them instructions or telling them about an update in the case. Letters to interested persons explaining the probate process to them and sending them things like waivers and notices and consents. And of course, letters to financial institutions, gathering information and requesting liquidations and things like that. A lot of correspondence is sent out at an administration, and we could all probably stand to send more to keep people better informed of their cases. Well, we wanted to tackle that and automate that process because we have a goal that users only have to enter their data one time for any piece of information. And all those examples I just gave, like the court and the financial institutions, the interested persons, those are all pieces of information that should already have been entered in a case somewhere as we prepare pleadings and things like that. And so we wanted to find a way to automate that correspondence. But that presented a new set of problems because, of course, nobody wants cookie cutter letters to be sent out. Nobody wants our correspondence. You want your own, and we respect that. You want your own letterhead at the top, your own appearance to your letter, and then, of course, most importantly, you want your content that tells people how you handle a matter and what you want to see happen as you administer a case for them. And so when we set out to do this, we knew that one of our important guiding principles was that we would use our users' letters and not our own. And so we're happy to have reached the point that we've launched a new feature in automated correspondence, and it does exactly that. Our automated correspondence feature allows our users to take some snippets of language, some little placeholders, and put those into their correspondence, their standard templates that they use when they send letters out. So they don't have to type in names or copy and paste addresses anymore. They can just replace all those things one time with these little placeholders and save those documents and upload them into their account. Those letters look something like this. See how we have these little placeholders that you can put into your letter. Those letters can then be uploaded to your account, and we'll see how your case then automatically pulls information and populates those letters. So here we have a new icon on our case dashboard for correspondence, and we have some letters that we've uploaded in that Word format, and we've just used those same placeholders, and EstateAssist now takes those and replaces them with all of the information. So all the court information is pulled from our court database that includes the contact information for the courts throughout the state of Ohio. And then, of course, it pulls things like the case name, case number, fiduciary names, attorney name, and so on. We can also see this personalized to all the interested persons. Our notice, waiver, and consent screen here takes every interested person that gets entered into an estate and automatically personalizes every notice, waiver, and consent form to that person. Well, we decided to take the same information and apply it to letters. And so our users now have these letters showing up here that can be selected and will automatically address a letter to that person, again, filling all those different variables, telling them about their case, and with all of your information, including your letterhead. And then one more place that we can see this, if we go to our receipts screen, which of course tracks all of our assets, as we create things like Personal property that requires an affidavit or a pleading to transfer those automatically get prepared and filled. Real estate gets its 12s automatically prepared and filled. But when we come to financial accounts, for those we automatically have letter correspondence. And so where we have entered a bank's information, we have a letter that automatically pops up with that bank filled in, the estate information filled in, the attorney's information filled in, and so on. We are continuing to work hard to find ways to take your probate practice and make it so that you can automate as much of it as possible so you can focus on doing the more important parts of communicating with your clients, strategizing for their cases, and closing matters quickly.